Welcome to BusyButHealthy.com, your no-nonsense source for keeping healthy, fit, and fabulous with your host, Kristine Fretwell.
Hey guys, Kristine here from Busy But Healthy with another great holiday recipe that I'm really excited about. If stuffing is a tradition in your family, you're really going to love this. Now, it's not as quick as, say, stovetop stuffing, but I can tell you that it's a lot tastier. It's like night and day. So if you have a little bit of time, it's really great to make and you're going to love it. So first things first, for stuffing, you need bread. I'm using a couple different types of bread today. I'm using like a whole grain, whole wheat bread, as well as a rye bread. Now you can use any kind of bread you need to, like if you have a wheat allergy, you could use spelt bread, or if you have a gluten allergy, you could try and find a good gluten-free bread that would work probably good for this recipe. And basically you just cut it up into cubes. This you're going to want to do the day before because you want the bread to get a little bit stale. So I did this yesterday, and that's the only thing you really need to do ahead of time. The rest you can do the day of or the day before and reheat it. So we've got our bread here. It's about half a loaf cubed up of whole grain, whole wheat bread, as well as whole grain rye bread. So to this I'm going to add some poultry seasoning. Now you need to use quite a bit of this just to really coat it. So I'm going to use about 4 to 5 tablespoons. And then to this you're going to also add just a little bit of pepper. I love my pepper mill here. I use it all the time. It's so quick. Can't beat fresh pepper. And then I'm also just going to use just a little bit of kosher salt, just because in the chicken stock that we're using later, it's actually no salt chicken stock, so I want to add a little bit of salt, but what's great about it is you can control it yourself. So we've got that, and then we've also got some other herbs. So I actually just picked up one of these poultry blends, and this has a blend of Italian parsley, rosemary, sage, and thyme. So it's great for anything poultry-related stuffing. So I'm just going to cut some of this up. Okay, so I'm back, and I've got all of my fresh herbs, all the poultry blend herbs cut up. So I'm just going to add that to my bread here. And mix it together. Just use your hands. It's easiest. Okay, so we've got the bread all coated now. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is, well, obviously it's not going to be turkey sausage, cranberry, apple stuffing without all these things. So I've got about 8 ounces of turkey sausage. I'm just going to dice it up and put it in a hot pan with the onions and the apples and the cranberries, and I'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm back. I'm just finished cooking these together. We've got about 8 ounces of an extra lean turkey sausage and 1 whole onion chopped up, as well as about 3 small apples chopped into pieces. And I just cooked it with a couple of bay leaves in there. And I just cooked it all until it was a little bit soft. Oh, and also the 1/3 cup of dried cranberries. Whew, look at the steam here. Okay. So basically what we're going to do here is, normally you let it cool down a little bit, and then we're just going to add it to the bread. I'm just going to add it now, but you should probably wait a little bit for it to cool down a bit. Okay. Now from here we just stir it all together. Keeping the bay leaves in, but you'll have to remember to take those out when it's done. So we've got our bread with all our seasonings in here. Oh, if you could smell this, it smells so good. You smell all the fresh herbs. Okay, so that looks about mixed, and we're just going to take our big casserole dish. Probably need even a bigger one than this, and we're just going to dump it all into our casserole dish. And now the last thing is just our chicken stock. I actually found a no salt chicken stock, but if you can find an even low sodium one, that would be great too. So basically all we're going to do is just put in some stock and fill it till it goes about halfway. Be about good. Great. right, now this is going to go into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees until it gets all browned all over and it's nice and crispy on top. So I'm going to throw this in and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hey guys, so my turkey sausage, apple and cranberry stuffing is right out of the oven. And how I cooked it is I just put it in the oven covered with tin foil for 20 or so minutes, and then I uncovered it for about 10 to 15 minutes so it could crisp up on the top. And I found one of my bay leaves. The other bay leaves is probably buried in the bottom, so I'll just have to watch out for it as I'm serving it up. But give it a try, you're really going to love it. It's better than any stuffing that I've tried, and it's healthy, which I love, of course. So thank you for joining me on another episode of Busy But Healthy, and hope to see you soon. Enjoy the holidays. Bye for now.
For more tips, recipes, and information, please visit busybutthealthy.com.